What is up, people, and welcome back to round 2 of the Dynasty of Dodge Modified Diecast Racing Tournament, presented by Bay City Diecast Racing. As always, my name is Daryl, and I'll be your host. Today, groups 4 through 6 will grace your screen, with 6 drivers moving on, and the other 6 will be taking their little cars and going home.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
So without further ado, let's meet our drivers for Group 4 of round 2. First up on the pole position, the 4 seed. Driving in the Roger Dodger for Filipiak Performance Diecast, it's Brutal. Starting outside front row, the 14 seed. Also driving a Roger Dodger for Filipiak Performance Diecast, it's Deuce. Next up, the 27 seed. Driving in a 69 Charger 500 named Mabel for Dollar Diecast Daily Racing, it's the Commish. And finally, the 41 seed. Driving a Dodge Viper named Bitten for Dirty Murray Racing, it's Dirty Murray. Up top, here we go. This is the Dynasty of Dodge. Brutal on the pole position next to Deuce, Commission, Dirty Murray in the back. Big drops there off. Down the Golden State Bridge, even out of one. Murray spins around and Brutal takes the lead. Commish goes into third. Deuce reside his on Brutal. Deuce on the inside takes the lead. But here comes Brutal, and Brutal will take the victory, followed by Deuce. And Dirty Murray with a last-second pass as well to claim third. And how about that? First race and the timer doesn't work. 3 passes in the first race, starting off on the cliffside with Deuce getting under Brutal, and simultaneous passes on the backstretch as Brutal wasn't playing games with Deuce, and Dirty with a dirty pass around Commish. We'll get a great look at it right here as both cars make their moves at nearly the same time. Back up top, race 2. Deuce slides over and welcomes Dirty Murray to the front row. Brutal and the Commish in the rear. Down the bridge and all bunched up into one as Deuce comes out in front and Brutal wins the battle for second. Brutal rattles around and there goes Murray in the second. Around 6 and into turn 7, Deuce spins out. There goes Murray, there goes Brutal. Commish into the back of Deuce, pushing him across the line as Dirty Murray will take lap 2, followed by Brutal, Deuce, and the Commish. While the other 3 were rattling around in front of the painted ladies, Deuce took advantage and took off. Murray with a beautiful pass in turn 4, then turns his sights to Deuce, who somehow got in a reverse. Tries to 180 and keep going, but he must have been absent that day at stunt driver school as both Murray and Brutal fly by him like he's doing the speed limit on the freeway. Commish had the speed but chose the wrong lane. Up top, lap 3, Dirty Murray jumps over to the pole and the Commish makes his first appearance up front. Pack tight coming out of 1 as this time Murray claims the lead and Deuce slips into second. Super close pack so far as Commish and Deuce battling it out and Commish fights his way into second. Dirty Murray will hold on to take lap 3, followed by the Commish. Brutal hangs on to third, followed by Deuce. I feel like Commish was messing with Deuce pretty much this entire race. He gets under him here coming out of turn 5 and just does not let up. Credit to Brutal for seeing this and jumping right on the coattails of the Commish as they're both able to get by Deuce and hand Dirty Murray a relatively easy 4 points. Final lap 4, Barna DNF Dirty has clinched a spot in the next round. The Commish on the pole hoping for a miracle. Brutal and Deuce quickly realizing that only one of them can now move on. Even coming out of the 165, Murray moves into third and he's not done as he goes by Commish. Look at these 3 battle it out as Commish is up on the railing. Deuce goes by. Commish comes to a stop in turn 7 as Murray crosses the line for second, followed by Deuce, who will now congratulate his old man on joining Dirty Murray and making it to the second round. Eyes on Dirty Murray here, wasting little time working his way to the front, but none chance of catching Brutal, who wanted to leave little doubt, as one day he'll hand the torch to Deuce, but today is not that day. Once again, congratulations to Dirty Murray with Dirty Murray Racing and Brutal with Filipiak Performance Diecast. They'll be moving on to the next round, both capturing 13 points. We'll see how those points seed them at the end of round 2. Thanks so much to Deuce. Keep building, little dude. And a very special thank you to the Commish. Get well soon, my friend. Moving right along, let's meet our drivers for Group 5. First up, our 5 seed, driving in the 68 Charger named Royal Dodge for Vapor Racing Treetops Raceway Park, it's Sneaky Bob. From Mac Racing, in the 69 Charger, the 16 seed, Mopar Mac. Seated 26th, driving the only van in the competition for Silky's Tune and Lube and Golden Owl Tattoo, this is Pooter. Final year 40 seed, in the 70 Charger, driving for Dubious Dark Diecast, it's Mr. Dark. Group 5, Sneaky Bob and Mopar Mac in the front row, Pooter and Mr. Dark in the back. Here we go. Mac with the slight lead coming out of 1, and Dark goes over. Mac and Bob flying, and Pooter doing his best. Mopar Mac will win lap 1, followed closely by Sneaky Bob and Pooter. Can't really tell here what happened to Mr. Dark, but we'll go ahead and blame it on Pooter. Back up top, lap 2. Mopar Mac on the pole as Mr. Dark hoping to cash in from the front row. Mopar Mac out front as they're single file. Dark high around 6, and they all fly down Bay City Bridge, and Mopar Mac holds on for a lap 2 victory with Dark right on his bumper, Sneaky Bob a length back, and Pooter. Mac just out here putting up times like he's quitting the hobby or something. Halfway through lap 3, tides a turn with Dark and Mac inside, Pooter and Bob outside. Bunched up tight going into 1, Mr. Dark goes around, Pooter's pushing, he straightens out and there he goes. Pooter with a hold of second, but here comes Bob sneaking up. Pooter will hold on to second place behind Mr. Dark. Sneaky Bob grabs 2 points, and Mac looked like he didn't know what to do with traffic in front of him. Did Dark go up or did Pooter come down? Either way, watch Dark play possum here and just take off on the rest of the field, leaving Pooter to fend for himself. Final lap 4. Look at these scores, folks. Literally anyone's race with Pooter on the pole. Let's go. Bunched up tight into the 165. Pooter's out front and sideways. Bob's pushing him. He straightens out and there he goes. Mac and Bob vying for that extra point. And Pooter takes lap 4 and Sneaky Bob holds on to second place. Mopar Mac finishes third. Man, Dark was in it too. And he goes over on his own. Ouch. The battle was for second. Mopar Mac was drafting and drafting and drafting and drafting, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. Thanks so much to Mr. Dark and Dubious Dark Diecast. See you on the track. Let's take a look at our scores, and whoa, how big was that point now as we have a race-off, folks. Congrats to Mopar Mac moving on with 11 points. Higher seed Sneaky Bob will have the inside lane. First to win 2 in a row will advance. And now for your listening pleasure, this race-off will be brought to you by Commentary Silence. And we're back. Special thank you to Pooter with Silky's Tune and Lube and Golden Owl Tattoo. Can't wait to get you back here. And congratulations again to Mopar Mac with Mac Racing, moving on with 11 points. And Sneaky Bob with Vapor Racing sneaks his way into the next round with 10 points. And now let's meet our drivers for Group 6. First up and on the pole, the 6th seed. Driving the 71 Charger for Vapor Racing Treetops Raceway Park, it's Dangerous Dawn. Seated 17th, driving the stock 70 Charger for Norman Byrne Racing, it's the V-Man. In this 2011 Charger RT named Twinkle Toes, driving for G4 Diecast Racing, the 24 seed, this is Mama G. Finally, the 36 seed, driving in an 18 Demon SRT for Doc's Speed Shop, this is Rake Dog. Group 3, here we go. Dangerous Dawn and V-Man in the front, Mama G and Rake Dog in the rear. Gate drops were racing. Inside lane jumps out front. Single space perfectly and V-Man goes over. Rake Dog on the outside. Around 6, down into 7. No one's going to catch Dangerous Dawn as G grabs lap 1 with a quick time of 9.271, followed closely by Mama G and Rake Dog. It's unusual for Byrne to pass out this early in a race. Once they get in a single file here, it's a thing of beauty. Looking like the Beatles until V-Man plays dead. But this move by Rake Dog, though. Back up top, lap 2, the V-Man slides over and welcomes Rake Dog to the front. Dawn and Mama G in the back. Down the Golden State Bridge, V-Man will lead him in and out of 1. Still bunched up in front of the ladies. Down around 6, and V-Man goes over. Dawn by, Rake Dog by. And Dangerous Dawn will hold on to win lap 2, followed by Rake Dog and Mama G. So close that time, V-Man. Hold on, we're getting a message from V-Man's garage. I can't really hear it that well, but it had to do with 3 female drivers. I don't know, folks. Lap 3, Mama G makes her first appearance in the front next to Rake Dog, V-Man and Dangerous Dawn in the back. Outside lane takes off. Mama G leads him across the overpass, rattles around a bit, and Rake Dog on the inside into second. Goes inside Mama G blocks, Dawn into second. And Mama G somehow manages to hold on to take lap 3, Dawn and Rake Dog, and eventually V-Man right behind. What a race. Hats off to Mama G on this race. First, we'll check out the pass by Rake Dog, and she may have passed Mama G as well without that block. And another block here slowing everybody down, but it allows Dawn to get by Rake Dog to pick up that extra point. That may play huge. Final lap 4. It's anyone but V-Man's race. One last time down the 165, and Mama G wins the race out. Mama G's driving on the damn sidewalk, but Dawn can't make up any ground. Down around 7, Mama G wins lap 4, followed by Dangerous Dawn and Rake Dog. And V-Man takes 4. Watch Rake Dog here just make up ground to make that battle for second really interesting. All right, let's see our scores, and congratulations to Dangerous Dawn and Mama G with 14 and 13 points respectively. They'll be moving on to round 3 of the Dynasty of Dodge tournament. Thanks so much to the V-Man from Norman Byrne Racing and Rake Dog from Doc's Speed Shop We'll see you guys at the next one. Keep building, Rig Dog. And that'll do it for this time, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been a presentation of Bay City Diecast Racing. Up next, Groups 7, 8, and 9 of Round 2 of the Dynasty of Dodge. My name is Daryl, and I've been your host. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming action. We'll see you again soon, everybody.